Hi and welcome to Raven and Rose. This is my first video of 2017, so Happy New Year everybody. This video is a whimsical frost fairy. I have lots of cool ideas coming up this year and this is the very first one that I've done, and I've done it as a competition entry for a whimsical themed makeup competition. So first of all, I am filling in my brows because I have zero brow. It looks like I have some brow there because I tinted them recently, but really there's nothing there. So yeah, I'm filling in and I have listed every product I've used as we go through, as well as below, so that you won't miss anything. I use lipsticks for my eyebrows, so I'm setting them with powders. And I've lengthened them out on the outer edges to make them more furry-like. And I'm popping on some lipstick because I think I always look a bit strange having no makeup on the rest of my face while I have eyebrows on. It's bizarre, but it's how I do it. So yeah, I did my makeup. I hated the eyes, so I went back and did that again, but everything else will stay the same. So penciling out my little lower butterfly wing onto my face first before using the liquid liner, and then using a dark liner because I wanted to shade it dark on my forehead to apply kind of a weird pattern jewel thing that I had in mind. It did work out really well, so I was really impressed, but it just takes a little time. So again, I'm using that NYX Ultimate Shadow palette, or I think all of the shadows I've used in this video are from that palette. It's just so cool and versatile. So I'm just creating shadowing underneath that and smudging it in with the black eyeliner pencil and adding extra colours in to make it look more whimsical. So this was the new eyeshadow that I did. I'm starting with a very pale blue and I'm working up to darker colours as I go. And it's basically just shading up as I go and then darkening areas where I feel I need a little bit of darkness. But I couldn't add like a black to make it darker because that doesn't really go with the look. So I found these new, they're called eye paints. Last time I went to Boots, and they're kind of really cool colours, but you have to work with them really quickly, otherwise they just set. They're solid, they ain't moving. So I've popped in some turquoise contact lenses so that I'm not having to try and put them in while I've got all my makeup on, and then I start crying and it all goes everywhere and I have to redo it. Also lining the inner and upper line, and as you can see it moves my contact lenses a little bit every time, which is kind of freaky, so apologies to everybody who finds anything to do with touching your eyes freaky, like my daughter does. Just anytime I want to punish her, I just pop my finger on my eyeball and she just freaks. So yeah, back to the subject. I'm using one of those eye paints again here, and then just blending it out where I want it and leaving a stronger line behind where I'd like that to go. Blending that in with a lovely pink, which I am then using on my lower eyelid, and also to fill in a butterfly wing, and then going in with a purple for the last butterfly wing. I'm shaping around my nose with like a teal colour. I think it looks really cute and I think it slimmed out my nose beautifully. So as always, a big flick from me on the eyeliner front, and as always now it's the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner pencil. It's like heaven. I also found this new eyeliner when I went shopping, and it's got a little bulbous bit on the end, so you can create dots with it, which I think is really cool, but I've not tried it on my actual eyes yet to see if it would work as an eyeliner. I'm not sure how that would work, but hey. So I am taking a little bit of, a tiny bit of Noir eyeshadow here, just to deepen things up a little bit. I know I said I wouldn't, but I gave in. I'm weak. But I think you'll agree that it blended in beautifully and it didn't make it any less fairy-like or whimsical-like. So lots of lovely peach blush going all over, because you know I'm really cute and I'm an adorable fairy. Using SNAZAROO, I've got a mixture of light and dark blues there, and then I'm refining that line. It almost looks like a little crown, almost. And then using some of that eye paint in teal just to smudge it all together, and that's how it looks. Yeah, I applied Elfie's, one stood up and one was very floppy, so it didn't really come quite, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Just adding a little bit more of a decorative finish now with the NYX white eyeliner, which I love. And I think I just about managed to save it. And as always, adding more white dots makes everything more fairy-like, I think, and almost like freckly looks. And I've gone ahead and added a couple of different lipsticks there just to give it a little bit of a difference on my lips. And I'm using that eye paint again in white to go over my eyeball, and then just blending with it's just whatever product was left on there that I used to blend that in. And I used my new Sleek makeup highlighter, and I just was, wow, this is amazing, and I absolutely adored it. It was awesome. So then it was time to throw on the jewels and the glitter and to add my accessories, and I had made some eyelashes and some little gloves there with snowballs on the end, and my headpiece, which was made out of glue, and then with a few little shimmery bits added. I made some awesome wings that broke while I was making the video, so many apologies that you don't see that. I took the white lashes off for my last few shots. It was much easier to see. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this fairy. Please subscribe, it would be absolutely awesome. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I look forward to spending some more time with you.